My name's Tony Wilson. I'm the Managing Director of Indelible Designs Limited in West Cumbria. The company creates secure websites and develops secure data storage for customers wanting to have a web presence, but also make sure that whatever's on there is secure. Businesses need to be aware of threats from external sources. That can be hackers, and it can also be from basic theft of the actual IT equipment itself. Hackers can get in through vulnerable firewalls. They may even send a CD in the post that you put into your computer, and from there that is installed what they call malware onto the computer, and that will send information out of your business to the hacker. The external threats are very important. Mustn't forget about the internal threats, and that can be people working inside the company, such as external contractors. The first thing a business should do when wanting to make its IT secure is to do an inventory of all its assets. It needs to know what it has in order to defend it. You need to do a risk analysis of all the software and the value and the business impact of it, of all your data that's on the system. After that, you need to secure the physical perimeter. So people start to think that, oh, it's all hackers that steal data, but it's common thieves can walk out with a mobile device. So make sure that things are encrypted. Get the correct encryption software and the tools to use it and the know-how. You then need to install software on the computer that allows the user to see that something malicious is happening. These are virus checkers, personal firewalls, things like that. The free things that exist are free virus checkers, free backup software for external and just internal synchronization, free firewalls. So it all does exist, but you just need to watch out that you're getting the right one for your business. IT security policies are really the glue that holds the entire IT security system together. You might have all the best hardware, the best software to defend against hackers, but if you're not using it correctly, then you're vulnerable. Policies are good in that they give a tone of how you're going to keep your company secure, but you also need to back that up with procedures and work instructions. If businesses are handling confidential information, then they need to find out what regulatory and contractual obligations they must fulfill. So there are legal things, so if it's personal information, you need to have that encrypted and stored securely, and you need to be able to demonstrate that you're keeping it securely. It's vital that businesses back up their data. It can be a common theft, where the hardware has just been stolen and on it is all the data you have. It might not be confidential information by any means, but you've got to think of all the different costs implied with that to recreate it. What happens if a competitor sees this? So you've got to not only back things up, but keep the backup secure. In order to create a disaster recovery plan, a business first needs to know what assets it has, what information assets, what hardware assets, and needs to prioritize bringing these assets back into life after a disaster. My 3 top tips on keeping your IT system secure. First, make sure all software, operating systems and hardware is patched and up to date. My second tip is to back up your data. Should you have a breach, a security breach, and all the data goes missing, then at least you can go somewhere, restore your data and keep producing, keep honouring any contracts. The third one, and I think this is a fundamental one, is the training of staff. Getting the right policies and procedures into place so staff know how to handle security.